Hey everyone, welcome to the 25th day of my journey to 1600 or getting employed by someone. So yeah, I'm not gonna review yesterday's match because it was quite embarrassing. So if you wanna know about my last match, just check the 24th day. Instead, I'm not gonna go straight into the game. I'm actually gonna go and do something different here. There is a website called Chess Position Evaluation. This one here, Chess Evaluation Training. Basically, you just need to tell if white or black is better, starting from I don't know from random positions. And I think it could be kind of nice to do this. So I might just evaluate the position. Say let's just say that black's better here. Well, it looks like I got right, but I just uh, selected any option here, and you can see that you can go for the analysis on chess.com or Lichess. This will set up the position on the analysis board, and you can see like the eval bar here, and you can actually see like the moves, the line that is winning here. So for example, it looks like rook f2 b8 is the best move, and the best reply for white is rook and queen c1 and so on. So let's go for this, let's do this. So let's start. Black to move. This I'm not sure what kind of position is this one here. There's a pawn on c5, but there's a fianchetto bishop on g7. I wanted to know like the opening. I wanted to guess which opening was this one here. White also has the fianchetto bishop, so it looks like some sort of English. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Which one is better here? So material-wise, is everything even? But white has double pawns. There's a rook on the e-file for white, which is good. But I still think that... Wait, but black... Well, there's... White plays c3. The knight is super bad, so... Wait, but no, but white can play... D... knight takes d3, but what if white plays... No, I mean, like, I'm not sure if the knight is bad there. I really feel like this knight can't get captured quite easily. Not sure if this knight can be defended that easily. I think white is better here, but not that much. It's kind of even. The game's kind of even. In my opinion, it looks like the game's kind of even, but I guess white's better. No, white's not better. I started wrong here. Okay, let's see. Bishop g4. So this... Bishop g4? Wait, but this is crazy, isn't it? Is it protected or what? Knight c2. Wow, I wouldn't guess this. I would never guess this. Come on, makes sense. But it's a brilliant move because if white takes, then you can take with a fork. But so yeah, you just got a pawn. Oh wait. Oh, okay, makes sense because you kind of can't take the rook. I'm sorry. White can't take the knight that easily unless they go back here, maybe. But this knight takes. I mean, like no. Actually, yeah, I'm correct. Doesn't really matter which move you make here as white. the knight will capture either rook here without losing the knight straight away. So there is a chance that the knight gets safe. And even if he doesn't, for white to take that knight, they would need to, you know, spend a lot of moves, a lot of tempo here, which is enough for black to get on the game. Like, the pieces are a little bit locked in here, but they can easily be developed within a few tempos if black has enough tempos. And if the knight is here without being captured, then sure, white will have to spend a lot of tempos to capture that knight back. Makes sense. Next, just another one, as it looks like I spent a lot of time here. 6 minutes already. Black to move again. Material wise, it's actually even. There are 6 pawns again. Yeah, 6 pawns versus 6 pawns. Black to move. It looks a little bit too. I mean, like this. And I thought, no, I can't move. No. Okay. This pawn seems a little bit too loose, but I'm not sure. Knight's almost hanging as well with the queen here. But at the same time, I don't know, this is super hard. This exercise is actually super hard. I really feel like white is better, but I'm not sure how to justify this. This pawn seems a little bit too weak. This bishop is also a good piece in my opinion, super strong. There's nothing hanging here. I'm not sure. Let me just check how to proceed as white here though. I don't really know how to proceed as white here. I think by doubling the rooks? No, it doesn't really make sense. Not sure though how can white move here. Although I think the A-pawn is good. I'm gonna go with white. Yeah, white's better. Let's see which moves are the correct ones here. As white... Wait, who's to play? Black. Black should play d4. And... somehow this is the best, but white should take on c4 here. And after d3, queen e6. Wow, the knight's hanging like already. Is this the best line for white? For black, actually. For real? No, this is impossible to find. Okay, I'm just gonna go and leave for now. Okay, let's go for today's match. That's enough for me. Super hard. Okay, let's go for today's match. Blind black against someone from Indonesia. Yeah, I'm always confused between Indonesia and Poland. Let's play e5. Knight of 6, knight 6, sorry, and the Italian game again. And let's go here. Takes, bishop here, takes here. And now this is where I start to not know theory enough. So yeah, I'm gonna castle. I feel like this is... Wait, I think this is not correct. I think I should have played... Yeah, at least my opponent castled right away as well. So I'm gonna play this. d5. Yeah, if my opponent takes, I take like this. and this is fine. Let's do something like this maybe, and this targets this pawn. Yeah, I can't do this. Should I retreat or should I take the knight already? I'm gonna retreat. I don't feel like taking the knight is decent. If my opponent forgets about this bishop here, I can just take here. But I really doubt that he will not play this, or yeah. That's what I thought. Wait, but I can't. Can I just play this? If he takes, then here check, queen. No, but this knight here is protecting everything, right? I'm just going crazy here. But check. Go here. Yeah, that doesn't work, right? So I'm gonna draw the bishop back here. But I think I'm already better here because this knight here seems way too dangerous for him. I think this is way too dangerous for him. I'm gonna go here. And I might just check. No, this is weird. I might take first, right? Doesn't make sense to not take first. Otherwise, I just lose everything here, right? Not too considerate of material, but it's not that much, right? Shouldn't be playing that crazy here. But I'm way better here. I can't be that bad here. I can even bring the rook to the H file and do some stuff there. Okay. This move actually. Wait, I have this and this. Does he fall for it? Yeah, I might just try this just for. I mean, like, this is a golden chance. I can't not go for it. And but this is definitely risky. I didn't calculate anything. I'm just going for intuition here. If he takes, I can just play this and take the queen. If they don't play this, then I can maybe protect both knights at like with something like this, knight to e6. Either knight to e6 protects each other. My opponent takes like this, I take with the knight, and everything's super fine. I think this was a good move. Yeah, my opponent's thinking, so it must mean that my opponent spotted this, so yeah. But this... nah, this can't be good because now I have the check here. Wait, no. Let me just think for a second before making any moves. I'm pretty sure that this might win the game. My opponent plays... well, if my opponent plays this, this is basically winning. Because, no, but if they play this... they play knight to... well, if I take here, check... here... what if plays here? Well, but I do have queen h4, which is super strong as well. Yeah, I might just go for this. Queen h4 seems super strong for me not to play. Can I actually play? Wait, check here or here? Yeah, I might just play this first. This is just way too strong for me to not play. And then queen h4. I think this wins the game. There's just no way he defends this, right? And then this. The knight was also dropping, but this is way too strong, I guess. Isn't this mate, or I mean, like, my opponent can't play this, but this does. Wait. Okay, actually, my opponent does have this as well, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like this saves the game, does it? Does this save the game for him? What can I do about this? For now, I can't play. I really wanted to play this, but the bishop's pinned. Is pinning the king. So I might... If I take here, he takes like this, and then my game's over. So I might just play king h7. Go here. I'm kind of worried now because I didn't see the queen coming to f3. I forgot about it. But so yeah, I think I should play it differently. My opponent... No, but this is winning. I'm not gonna calculate anything, but this is winning. This can't be losing though, actually, that's what I mean. This can't be losing. This must be good. I mean, like, my opponent doesn't take with the bishop, then with the pawn, well, I can't take back, but I feel like I should take back with the rook, so the rooks can join the game. I don't know. I don't really know. But I think at least this is confusing, right? Well, if I take here, take, then my attack's basically over, isn't it? Can I take this? If I take this, no. Looks like my opponent is actually defending everything. No, but this falls. This is checkmate. I'm just blundering here. Oh my god, I almost blundered everything. This is definitely checkmate because, you know, they just got in front of the defense of the h3 pawn here. Sure. Yeah, but this was equal, right? I just check some stuff here. Okay, this. Yeah, this was actually good, right? Yeah, I knew there was something going on here. This is just a free pawn. If my opponent takes here, I just win the game. If my opponent doesn't take... which is what happened. My opponent took like this. I should play queen h4 first. That makes sense. The engine is going crazy here. Queen h4, knight takes h3. Not takes h3 yet, which is not what I played. Sure. Okay. Rook b8. I should have kicked the queen first, right? Makes sense. But okay. Play queen h4. Looks like I didn't go for the correct follow-up. But, you know, this becomes super sharp for my opponent. The only move here looks like knight to c3. Is this right? Knight to c3. Yeah, makes sense. Because this makes me trade everything here. And this drops this knight. So I must trade here. My opponent trades here. And then I take here. If my opponent takes here, I need to trade queens, don't I? No, I don't. So yeah, this is super fine for my opponent. Okay, makes sense. Let's just quickly review here before before we finish this video. Here, everything theory here. Yeah, castling is incorrect because playing the d5 super strong. Yeah, it makes sense. So you must play d5 right away. Thankfully, my opponent didn't realize it, so I just I corrected, not. So yeah, I figured out that I was wrong, and then I played it correctly. Then bishop g4, bishop h5, and I knew this was wrong because, you know, this is super risky to play. This uncovers the king, so this is super crazy to play. I played knight to f4, knew this was good. Takes here, take. And after this, I found a brilliant move. This one's a knight, so yeah, I forgot that I could just go into. No, I didn't forget it, but I thought that I had a better attack here. I thought that I didn't need to take it like this, but okay, it makes sense. And after this is wrong. Oh, I could have developed attacking this knight here. Makes sense as well. Sure. This loses. Okay, sure. I didn't play a really good game, but it was somewhat decent. At least I won. That's what matters. And I realized that I made mistakes in the opening. So yeah, I realized that I made mistakes, and I still won. So this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. And I even played a brilliant move here. I didn't play that well, but at least I found a way to the victory. I kind of found the themes here and there. I just didn't play the correct order, or forgot that the queen could go back. What should I do here? I should take this, and after this move here, queen h4. Yeah, that's the wrong order, because if I play like this and this, the difference is that this pawn is in front of the king, so I need to spend a lot one more tempo to remove the pawn here, and it was enough for my opponent to bring the queen back, because if I play like this, if my opponent plays this is losing. I mean, like, they can't even play this because the knight is in the correct square now. My knight was here, so this is winning. My opponent plays something like this loses the game on spot, because this, and my opponent can only cover here. This is checkmate, not checkmate, sorry. This is checkmate. But yeah, okay, that's it for today, guys. See you on the next video. I played a somewhat good match, but I'm still not super satisfied, but at least I won. I knew where I missed here. I know now that I missed here. So yeah, that's it for today. See you in the next video.